hello, y'all. On roll. Oh, wait. Hi there, Michelle Rutherford first. It is. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hi there, Miss Janet. Hi there, Miss Juanita. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? It is very hot. It's quite hot. How's everybody doing? Y'all enjoying your sábado, your Saturday? I have a little bit of a drive. Do y'all want to accompany me? If you don't mind. You all, hello, this is Vanessa Tejerina coming at you live here in the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas. Hi there, Mr. Edwards, how are you? All right, thank you, Michelle. Y'all, did you all hear about the, hello, Mr. Apellido, did you all hear about, oh man, Juanita, Chicago in the house though, but I hope you get that cleared up soon. Did you all hear about that lady, the very conservative lady that was protesting some drag show, right? Because of course they don't like that, right? And so she was really, mongering a lot of hate, just a lot of hate, right? And did you all hear that because that small community, she was mongering so much hate, right? Someone went and shot up the power station so that, I guess if they won't stop the drag show, we're not going to allow it to have electricity, right? You all know how I feel about those kind of extremist people, because there's Republicans that would never even think of doing that. Those are extremists. And the sad thing is that they're extremists and they're not smart. They're not intellectual. Obviously, they have a low emotional intelligence. Their empathy is really low because they already feel the way that they feel about those issues, period. But on top of that, their intellectual capacity is not where it should be. Don't believe me? Let me finish telling you what happened. So, there was a lady. So they were going to charge that person. So they found out who that person was that shot up power station. No big deal, right? We're just going to go shoot up the power station. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Right? Well, there was a woman whose power was turned off because of that. And she required an oxygen concentrator to sleep at night. And her death was ruled a homicide. And it stated in the autopsy that were it not for the depletion of oxygen that was caused by no power to the concentrator, which was caused by somebody purposely shooting up the power station, it was ruled a homicide. Now, let me tell you something though. So, during the time before anybody found out that a woman had died, an elderly lady died, you know how they were. You know how they get. just the way that they were when they stormed the Capitol on January the 6th of 2021. All proud. Remember the Proud Boys? Do you know that the leader of the Proud Boys was just sentenced to the longest sentence so far? For January the 6th? Yeah. Remember, everybody thought they were real cool? All the conservatives all over the nation were applauding them and everything, right? Yeah, it was just sentenced. So, in the same way, the night before anybody found out that a lady had, passed away, right? They were all, happy. Can y'all see this comment? But no, I'm already learning. Hold on. Can you see the comment that I just pinned? Let me see if it's even worth repeating. Because if nobody else can see it. Can you see it? I'm about to deal with you, sir. Especially because you came over here and, Are y'all able to see that? You see it, David? Palco? Okay. Now let me unpin it because I can't read the whole thing. Right? So this clown comes over here and says, why do I even, remember I told you they come in every version. No one has ever come with a new approach. No one. It's always a variety. It's always a different version of the same approaches. This guy is like the lady from last night. How did I wind up here? Oh my. How did I get here? Why do I get notifications? Why do I keep seeing this woman? Why? How? Is there any way to stop it? What can I do? I no longer want to see her, right? So this pussy man, because he's a man, right, comes over here and does the exact same thing in his style. So he says, why do I get notifications for you going live and don't even know who TF you are? And then he adds the classic, if you don't know that you're dealing with a bully, this is one of the things. He adds the classic, I don't even know who TF you are, LMFAO. David Palco, does this look like a face of a woman? Like, this is not what you thought was going to happen, right? Let me start with the basic. Tell me life. Tell me life. Tell me life. No, you can't tell me life? Did he scram already? He did, didn't he? That was fast. We'll wait a little bit. Let me get back to my story, which was so rudely interrupted by this pussy-ass man that is very much shares the same energy with those pussy-ass people who shot up a power station that led to the death of a woman, an elderly woman. It's the same kind of hateful energy. Okay? So back to the story. So during that time that it was shot up and everybody was like, oh my God, what a coincidence that the power went out. That hateful woman, the one that, and she's never been in trouble with the law, you know what I mean? Completely, I'm a good person. I'm just very, a right extremist, right? Well, she had the nerve to post, the lights went out and I know why. Oh, do you? Because to me that sounds like an accessory to a crime. A very serious one in which it led to a homicide. It's like, a lot of us would think, but then again, there's not a lot of common sense in these people, because otherwise they wouldn't have done that shit. They wouldn't have done the, you know, the Capitol. They wouldn't have done any of that. Even the higher level ones, the higher level ones that are getting in trouble right now with, you know, getting indicted with, you know, former President Trump. Even those, they don't learn. They don't learn. You don't. You know, you don't do that, right? So the FBI questioned her, and she's like, what do you mean by this statement, right? How do you know who did it? So the thing is that she could be charged with that, with homicide, with murder, if they find that, were it not for her inciting violence via mongering hate, this woman would have still been alive. Also, I hope they go through all her transactions and everything to find out, how did you know? How did you know? You know? And another Middle Eastern man blocked. Okay? He never came back now, did he? I thought that was interesting, that, you know, because they just don't learn. They just do not learn. You don't go around doing that. That's not freedom of speech. When you incite violence, it's not freedom of speech. When you monger hate speech is not protected speech. It's not. It's not. And she was proud of it. Right? On other news, for the first time, hola, thank you. For the first time, I finally shared that video of mine of those 3 Latinas, right? The first Latina that said, tell me that you live in a Latina household without telling me. And so the second Latina stitched it and said, my family had that uncle and nobody ever believed me, right? They took his side. And then another Latina stitched that one saying, that uncle was my father, and now he has an active warrant in some county in Florida, right? Yeah. Yes, please erase your messages. Please do that. We don't need that energy over here, and all you're gonna do is have hateful, and you're blocked, and have hate. You're just gonna have angry feelings. That's all you're gonna have. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Bucher, right? I hope I said that right. Thank you, Mr. Foster. And so I had never shared it before. Thank you, Mr. Smith. And the only reason that I had shared it now was because I saw that it had 1 million views. And that is a video that every single day I get at least one notification on. And I feel that it's so sad because they all, hi there, Kelly. There's so many women that have shared their story. Hi there, Blanca. ¿Cómo estás? And you know what I saw right now? I saw some coward-ass man make a comment. So to you, little man, and you are a little man. I don't care if you're 10 feet tall. To me, you're a little man. And one other thing that I can't stand before I say this, good afternoon, Mary Louise. I do not like fake empathy. Hi there, Miss Jen. I do not like fake empathy. I don't. And I've noticed that a lot of these people are, because fake empathy to me is like, bless your heart vibes, right? Right? And so it's ingenuine. And many times when I see fake empathy, it's either in the beginning or at the end of a sentence that has something that is unkind. Almost as if they're going to try to make up with that fake empathy for what they had just said in the beginning or at the end of the sentence. All right? Unsophisticated manipulators. Unsophisticated manipulators. Well, maybe they're sophisticated with other people, but with me, it's like, come on, that's so obvious, right? And so he has the nerve to, first of all, I'm gonna say, before I say what he said, I'm really suspicious of any men that have a problem with that post. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is the third time I say that. Any men that have a problem with that post, right? I worry and I'm concerned. We'll talk about empathy, but this is not fake. This is real. Because no man should have a... Blanca, did you mean to say that? Because I'm anything but unsophisticated. Perhaps it was a typo. Hi there, Miss Kim. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Kate Rose. I'm talking about that my million views post below. Like 2 posts below this, you know, on my timeline. The Latinas, right? And so when a man, and I know you didn't, but the thing is that I know that the hate's gonna see that and they're gonna run with it, and you know how they are, right? And so I know exactly what you meant. Buenas tardes, Lily. Buenas tardes. Hello, Mr. Gomez. So I have a problem with men that have a problem with that. And so far, since the video's been up, it's been about 3 men only. It's because they know. And this goes hand in hand with what I've told people. If you are a human, it's rare that it's a woman, but if you're a woman, I'm going to say it's mostly men. If you're a woman or a man, right, mostly men, that has been able to cover up inappropriately touching children, right? You've been able to get away with it under the radar, right? You know, putting hands on women, right? It's best you never come to my page. It's best you never do. It's best you never do. Because unlike the majority of people in society that you have been able to hide that from, I promise you that I do not need very, very many clues to identify you as somebody like that. Most likely that is somebody like that. I'm being serious. And if I am that concerned, I'd probably make a whole video about it. Like, who's this man? Does he have access to any children? Anyone that's nonverbal? Okay? There's that. No one should have a problem with that post unless you are that person. You are that male in that family that has done that to people. Or your father is, or your brother is. And so you have an issue with people talking about it. There's a lot of people that haven't been caught yet. There's a whole lot of men that are that person in a family that haven't been prosecuted yet. So I would suggest that anybody that's thinking of taking up for anybody or having a problem with that post, you probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't. You know what? Go ahead and do it. If you really want to, go ahead and do it. You know what? Do it. Do it. Do it. Because if anything will lead to a possible like light shined on you, right? Anything. Just even mentioning, you know, this is how I feel that you act. And even if you've never been caught and you have done that to children or women, right? Perhaps it'll deter you from ever doing it again. So go ahead and do it then. I mean, if you want to, by all means. No, we're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be doing that, Mr. Bucher. We're not. What does President Biden have anything to do with this? Oh, wait. Mm-mm. I do not like when folks come over here and they see an issue and they really hate Trump and they really hate Biden. And so whoever it is on what side of the political spectrum, they're going to want to attach the issue that we're talking about to one of the men running for president. I don't think so. This is not a platform for that. I get it. There's hardly any political platforms. They're boring AF. I get it. And there's people here that are actually listening, right? They actually interact, right? Don't even worry about it, Blanca. I got it. Right? So still. Yeah. We're not going. I'm not the kind that's going to allow my page to be used in any way that people want to use it. Okay? And that goes for making a post into a Biden, anti-Biden, pro-Biden, or anti-Trump, pro-Trump. You see how all of that just literally just took away from the issue at hand? What matters to you? And that shows me, honestly, Mr. Bucher, that shows me that you care more about your political agenda than the women that have been touched by these inappropriate men. Not on my page. Get somebody else to do that for you. I'm being serious, not here. Joni D says, the MFs that stick up or hide shit like that within a family or community should be treated and prosecuted just like the effing predator. Yeah, because, yes. Yeah. And that's what leads me to this comment. So it always concerns me when a man has a problem with that video. Because it's like, hi there, Shannon. Who do you have access to? Why do you have a problem with this? Like, why do you have a problem with it? Even if you're bothered by it, don't make yourself known. Why do you openly have a problem with it? So if you're going to be making effort to speak against it, that's real concerning. I feel bad for your pets that you have access to, for any age of any female that you have access to from one day of birth to 100 years old. I'm being serious. Any children. That's concerning to me. And so this live video was prompted by a comment of a man saying this. He's talking to those girls. First of all, they don't know what you're saying about them. If it's negative, they ain't gonna see it. Foolish. Or do you think that I'm in that video? You know, there are some people that will be looking at that and thinking, oh, she must be in one of these, when I don't even look anything like those ladies. But because they see us all the same, they don't understand that those ladies are not me. Just like there was a lot of people that thought that I was the Anglo LPN at James Avery. For real. They thought that that was me. And I'm like, wow. Hi there, Samantha. Exactly, Joni D. She says, it's like the person that comes back to the scene of a crime they just committed and watches like a stranger. Exactly. So this is what he said. That's great, but are you going to prosecute your mother? Are you going to prosecute your mother for not doing anything about it? This is what I have to say to that. Yeah, moms should not stay quiet. I 100% agree. However, in that video with 1 million views that you had a problem with, sir, she said her family denied it. You don't know if the reason that she was an easy target was because perhaps her mother wasn't in the picture. Did you even think of that? No, you wouldn't. But why would I expect that you would even think critically like that when you were dumb enough to even make that post that comment in the first place?
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Don't be doing that. Don't be coming over here like that, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to not speak about it anymore. I'm going to take a screenshot of your profile, a screenshot of your comment, and then I'll just do a little, a little bit of what I think about it and why I'm doing this, and I'll make it into a reel. I'll do it. Don't be doing that. Do not be disrespecting. Even if you think that you're disrespecting one of the women that's in the video, don't do it. Because by proxy, go look it up. My goodness. Indirectly. Let me see. By proxy, indirectly, you are disrespecting all the other women on that post. And that will not be happening. Just the same way that ain't nobody gonna come over here arguing with brown and black people, is the same way that nobody's gonna be coming over here and saying that kind of stuff regarding women who have gone through that. And no, I'm not gonna be allowing them questioning women like that. That's not gonna be happening. And that's all I have to say about that. That's it. Really, that's all I have to say. I love y'all. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Okay. All right. I'm just glad that there's a bunch of states where there's no statute of limitations on that. I have a feeling that pretty soon now, they're gonna start Bill Cosby a bunch of men. Because I feel that victims now, you see, like 20 years ago, victims who were like 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, whatever, from the same person, they still were like kind of scared to come forward. But now, are you kidding? Are you kidding? The culture of empowering these women? I predict that there is going to be many instances of victims Bill Cosbying a lot of these men. And watch me see one of these men get Bill Cosby, and he was one that came over here and commented, man, I will make a video that will go viral and be like, yo, you know what? Guess who just got prosecuted? You know that video of the Latinas, that's very popular on my page? I will spill that tea all over the place. I will. Okay. And stay out of women's business. That's another thing. If you don't have something positive to say and you're a man, right? And it's a sensitive topic like that, not on my page. Not on my page. Stay out of the business of women. That is mostly the business of women. Leave women alone. You're not going to be making women feel uncomfortable here. Not here. And ladies, if you all see that that's happening, I don't always look at my notifications. Just let me know. Send me a private message or send me a message or something. Let me know like that. I'm being serious. And if you know me in real life and you have my phone number, just copy the 3 little dots, copy the link, and then give me the name of the person. Even if you put like, and then if you tag me on the comment or reply to their inappropriate comment, that would be even better. That way I can nip it in the bud right away. Okay? That's it, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. I wasn't even going to go live. I really wasn't. But I'm not going to be having that happen. All right? Take care.
Julep, pop 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 julep, pop 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 julep, pop 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 pop. chula.